This is the worst RC car that I've ever had. The Thunder Tiger EK4, which back in its day was the most powerful RC car that you could buy. This thing is 4-wheel drive and has a massive 70 size helicopter engine. Most nitro RC cars have a 21 size engine, so the 70 is almost 4 times bigger. Even this giant helicopter here only has a 55 size engine. So the amount of power and torque that this thing has is absolutely immense. So I bought one of these things many years ago when I was completely broke. It took me many months of hard work to save up for one, only to be really disappointed. So I sold it for a fraction of the amount, lost all my money and was really disappointed. Which is why when I do reviews and bashing RC cars and do these videos, you will only ever see the full honest truth. Because I don't want other people to go through the same thing as I did, where you spend months and months and months saving up for something only for it to suck. So when products suck, I'm going to tell you about it. With the Co-Rally Skeeter, for example, they said it is raising the bar. So I tested it and it didn't. Anyway, I got this thing here from eBay. So let's get it all cleaned up and then remind ourselves, and I can show you guys how it's so bad. So first of all, I'm going to spray it with some of this muck-off stuff to eat into all the grime and dirt. Then give it a quick jet wash and then blow dry it. So now that it's all cleaned up, I suppose it's time to see if we can get it working. So I've got a starter shaft here, and that goes into the back of the engine. Oh, I tell you what, that engine, it does move, but it's tight. We definitely need a new filter. Let's get the plug out and maybe put some oil down there and try and free the engine up a little bit. See if it glows. It does glow. Let's get a bit of nitro down there, try and lube it up a little bit. Some down there as well. Whoa, that's shot out the top. Oh, that's freeing off already. Oh, that smells like old oil in there. Probably giving it a good clean out. Flush a bit more through it. Next up, let's get rid of these old fuel lines, get rid of this fuel pump that's only asking for problems, and then let's see if we can get it running. Hopefully we're not too gummy in here. A little bit in there. See if we can flush it out with a little bit of brake cleaner. Get some down the old carb as well for good measure. So these engines never really ran well from day one. I know I'm not an expert in really tuning, but I've had professionals try and tune my old engine. No one could really get it running right. So hopefully we can get this one going. So fresh nitro, brand new glow plug. Hopefully it's gonna work. Oh, sounding healthy. Come on, please work. Works. Next up, we got to get all the servos to work and then we can go drive it. Now, it didn't come with a controller, but I can install a Dumbo. Now, another big problem that these cars had was the front and the rear differentials. When I first got my one, the minute I hit the brakes, it just stripped the front differential. Then I accelerated and it stripped the rear differential. Hopefully, that's not going to happen with this one. If it has, I bought a couple of spares from eBay. We're going to try and properly build them, shim them up, all that blah, 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 waffle, waffle, waffle. So let's get the radio in there and then take it out for a little rip. So we have no receiver, but we do have 2 servos. Let's see how bad they are. Steering's not actually that bad from that high-tech servo. Throttle. It's an old ACOM servo. Throttle kind of works, but brakes, non-existent. So we need a better throttle brake servo. So I've got this spare Armour one kicking about here. It's got 15 kilos of torque, not massive, but this thing here, I think it's about 3 kilos. So it's gonna be a major upgrade. Boom! Next, I've got to put on a new air filter element, and also the shocks have got no oil in there. They're probably going to need a rebuild with new O-rings, but for now, I just want to run it, make sure it works, and we'll look into rebuilding the shocks a bit later on. Bit of nitro for air filter oil. Boom! Now we can go rip. Here we are, on location. Please work. If it doesn't, you're going to see how bad this thing is. Oh, oh, oh.
Give us a smile then. How happy are you? Ah, not happy at all.
Old engine, probably gummed up. So we're going to let it warm up, see if it runs, and then I can't really tune, but I'll give it a go. I'm sure the experts in the comments are going to say too rich, too lean. Oh, look at this body strip.
Really? Rear diff?
No. This is bringing back memories. It's exactly the same as what it was all them years ago. It does sound like the rear diff's on its way out already. Exactly what it used to do back in the day. You just quit for no reason. Oh, is that supposed to be that far out?
I saw that and I thought, oh, maybe not.
Has that just wobbled itself out?
Possibly.
So the high-speed mixture needle has wound itself out. Oh, maybe. Wow. Whoops. Normally they're supposed to be flush, aren't they?
Yeah, normally.
Maybe that was why then. Oh, we have gear slippage. So the engine's come loose, so we're going to tighten it up. The O-ring has gone, so it just comes loose on its own and richens up. So we're going to have to put a new O-ring in there or something, but for now we just have to keep an eye on it. Oh, come on. It keeps cutting out. It seems to be a good tune, but it just will not stay running. So we're just going to put the body on it, try and get some cool shots. So I think the rear diff's already on its way out. You can already see like drive being lost to the rear, and engine tuning wise I have absolutely no idea. Nitro's good when it runs right, but when it's giving you issues obviously it's not good. I think it sounded a bit lean on the bottom end, so I'm just riching it up a little bit. So it definitely sounds like it's running lean, and oh look, that tuning needle here that is normally supposed to be there, last time it came out it went rich, this time it went in.
That'll explain why it's gone funny.
Let's get him out of there and see if there's an O-ring that we can replace. Yeah.
That's a little O-ring, just need a little screwdriver or something.
New one going on.
There you go, Max.
Right, there we go, new O-ring on, hopefully it's going to fit in there. It's a lot, oh yeah, it's a lot tighter. Now let's try and tune it. Ah, come on! What is it, rich, lean? It's finally running pretty good. Let's get your body on and try and get some more footage. Sounds lean now. A richer setting lets more fuel into the engine. When the engine's running lean, there's not enough fuel and the engine can cut out. Too rich, too lean. We just made it richer there because it sounded too lean. Now it's stalled. Oh, wheelie! It wheelied, look! Oh, that was it, one off. But we're going to get a professional engine tuner to have a look at it. It sounds like it's too lean, but then you're riching it up and it stalls. So, any professionals? Mick? We have to get Mick in the house. Right, here's your chance to own one of my RC cars. I get so many messages with you guys saying you want to have one of my RC cars. Here's your chance. I've set up a competition. Up for grabs is my Traxxas TRX4 high lift. It's got a Castle Mamba X brushless system in there. It's stupidly fast, way overpowered. There's about a day left on the competition. Tickets are £1 each. That's just over $1. So if you want your chance to own it, link to that competition down below. Oh! Oh, oh, oh.